The Sports Exchange, Chris Middleton scored 40 points and Milwaukee Bucks overcame a 30-foot Devin Booker buzzer beater to force overtime and outlast Phoenix Suns 113-107 in overtime. Eric Bledsoe, traded to Milwaukee by the Suns on November 7 after tweeting that he didn't want to be in Phoenix, added 30 points and 7 assists and 7 turnovers in his return. Milwaukee overcame the absence of star Giannis Antetokounmpo, to beat the Suns for the 5th straight time and the 3rd in a row in Phoenix after losing there 24 straight times previously. Devin Booker scored 23 points and tied the game at 105 with his shot near the Bucks bench as time expired. Harrison Barnes' buzzer-beating three-pointer gave Dallas Mavericks a 95-94 victory over Memphis Grizzlies. Barnes recorded 22 points and 9 rebounds. Dennis Smith Jr. scored 17 points, and Dirk Nowitzki finished with 13 points and 8 rebounds for the Mavericks, who have defeated the Grizzlies twice this season among their 4 victories. Tyreke Evans paced Memphis with 18 points, 9 rebounds and 7 assists, 6 turnovers, off the bench. Tim Hardaway Jr. had a career-high 38 points as the New York Knicks had a franchise-best 28-0 scoring run in the third quarter to defeat Toronto Raptors 108-100. Courtney Lee had 11 of his 15 points in the third quarter and Enes Kanter had 7 of his 11 during the Knicks' best quarter of the season in which they outscored the Raptors 41-10. Hardaway scored 12 points during the run. Kyle Lowry had 25 points and 10 points and DeMar DeRozan added 18 points to lead Toronto, who had a 4-game winning streak snapped. James Harden and Chris Paul paced a dazzling first-half blitz before Trevor Ariza stifled a Denver Nuggets rally in the third quarter as the Houston Rockets rolled to a 125-95 victory. Harden and Paul combined for 44 points and 21 assists, tallying 34 points on 10-for-15 shooting prior to intermission as the Rockets raced to a 35-point halftime lead. When Will Barton, 20 points, and Nikola Jokic, 17 points, helped the Nuggets cut the deficit to 81-60 midway through the third, Ariza responded with 11 consecutive points to re-establish control. Anthony Davis scored 29 points and grabbed 11 rebounds, and DeMarcus Cousins added 24 points and 15 boards to power the New Orleans Pelicans past the San Antonio Spurs 107-90. Davis' 29 points moved him past Chris Paul into second place on the franchise's all-time scoring list. He has 7,938 points, surpassing Paul's 7,936 during his New Orleans tenure. David West, 8,690, is first on New Orleans' all-time scoring list. The Spurs, who had won 4 of their previous 5 games, got 19 points from Rudy Gay, 17 from Pau Gasol and 16 from LaMarcus Aldridge. Dwight Howard had 26 points and 13 rebounds and Kemba Walker and Jeremy Lamb scored 24 apiece as the Charlotte Hornets rallied for an improbable overtime 129-124 victory over the Washington Wizards. The Hornets rallied from a 9-point deficit in the last 4 minutes of regulation, then dominated the overtime period. They took the lead for good at 119-116 on Walker's three-pointer with 3 minutes to 1 SEC left and eventually pushed the lead to 7.